Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be checking out the top 10 best tools that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Crescent Lufkin Black Widow L1025B. With a large 1¼ inch wide and 1 inch deep hook at the end of the Crescent Lufkin Black Widow's tape, this tape measure is able to hold onto any edge, making it easier to get stable measurements. It also allows for easier horizontal measuring without the tape twisting, and the hook stability and the high contrast print on the Black Widow's tape are big perks. The Black Widow's unique, high contrast fluorescent green on black measures, printed on both the top and bottom of the tape, make it easy to read in dim lighting as well as in daylight. Located on both sides of the tape measure, the distinctive printing allows for a reading to be taken no matter which way it's held, making it extremely versatile. Moving on at number 9, we have the Ryobi HP44L 4V Lithium 200/600 RPM Quickturn Screwdriver. If you're looking for power tools, consider investing in a powered screwdriver to help with everything from repairs around the house to light-duty tasks like assembling furniture. For this, the Ryobi Quickturn HP44L is a great option. The Quickturn HP44L is a versatile electric screwdriver with a handle that can be configured to be used as a pistol grip, allowing the user to apply more pressure to the tool, or a traditional straight grip, which is great for maneuvering the driver into tight spaces. By having the ability to switch between these two handle configurations, the Quickturn HP44L is more likely to fit the area you're working in than screwdrivers that come with a fixed handle position. The Quickturn HP44L also comes equipped with a switch that allows its user to step down the amount of torque it provides. That the screwdriver can use less power makes it easier to work with screws being driven into delicate materials such as plastic power outlet covers, and makes it easier to avoid stripping out screws made of softer materials like brass. At number 8, we have the Makita FD07R1 cordless driver. This Makita drill has a very short snout and a slender, comfortable grip. Its lightweight, excellent balance in your hand, and compact profile all make it easy to maneuver into tight spots. Plus, this little Makita will power right through lumber with a spade bit, without binding up or getting tired. The key to its strong showing is the powerful, efficient brushless motor. Other details that make the Makita stand out are the integrated LED for lighting up work, its high-quality feel in your hand, and hard-shell carrying case. The Makita family of cordless tools runs deep too. As a starting point, this Makita drill is outstanding. Even veteran tool slingers will be impressed with its capabilities and the eager, responsive way it tackles jobs and its great handling design. At number 7, we have the DEWALT 20V MAX Circular Saw. There aren't any fancy laser guides or LED lighting. There are no extra buttons or levers. In fact, without its iconic yellow and black color scheme, the DCS391 could be interchangeable with a number of the other right-handed saws we've tried. It isn't until using it that this circular saw starts to shine. Weighing in at 7 pounds, the DCS391's design and ergonomics make it feel significantly lighter than many of the other saws we've reviewed, despite having roughly the same heft. More importantly, it easily slices up anything thrown its way. The rubber handle continues to feel comfortable after several cuts, and, after an hour of use, the battery only reduced by a third. The DCS391 is a bit short on features, but goes long on quality. It comes packing a high-grade magnesium alloy shoe and a quick blade brake that kicks in instantly after removing your finger from the saw's trigger. At number 6, we have the Dremel 3000-228 Variable Speed Rotary Toolkit. The Dremel 3002/28 is a smart kit that seems to anticipate your needs and includes the features and accessories you're going to need before you know you need them. It's all packed into a durable, well-designed case. Included with the Dremel 3000 and 2/28 are an assortment of attachments for sanding, grinding, polishing, and cutting. The quality of the tool, the kit, and the accessories are top-notch. When it comes to the design of the tool itself, a continuously variable speed control is easy to reach while in use. It's sized just right and seems to be designed with input from experienced users. The Dremel 3000 is easy to handle. A 1.2 amp motor has enough power to do just about any small task like carving, cutting, grinding, or polishing. Matching the attachment to the work will get you the best results. None of these tools were all that happy cutting shapes out of our thick piece of birch plywood using a spiral bit, though the Dremel put in one of the best showings. The motor brushes are replaceable, which will extend the life of the tool, and Dremel stands behind its rotary tool with a 2-year warranty. At number 5, we have the Leatherman Wave Plus 18-in-1 full-size versatile multi-tool for DIY. The Leatherman Wave checks all the right boxes, from convenience to quality. It's a multi-tool that's a balance of sleek form and impressive functionality. It comes with needle nose and regular pliers, hard and regular wire cutters, wire strippers, HC 420 serrated and straight blades, spring action scissors, an 8-inch and a 19-centimeter ruler, a can and bottle opener, large and small bit drivers, and a flathead screwdriver. All the tools on the Wave exceeded our expectations when we tried them, including the diamond-coated file and the 2 high-carbon blades. The Wave has a smart design, with thick and rounded sides that prevent the multi-tool from cutting into your palms, even when you're squeezing the pliers as hard as you can. We also like the fact that all the tools lock firmly into place, but can be released by pressing down on a textured button. When we used the multi-tool to install a dishwasher, take apart a watch, and perform other household tasks, we found a lot of additional conveniences. For example, you can tell the serrated and straight blades apart without unfurling them because they have different spines. Bumpy for serrated and smooth for straight. We also think the fact that you can operate the scissors with just your thumb is pretty clever. At number 4, we have the Carhartt Men's A518 System 5 Trademark Safety Cuff Work Glove. The Carhartt A518 leather work gloves offer balance, dexterity, and protection. High-quality, double-stitched, sewn-grain leather pads cover the fingertips, palm, part of the wrist, and the knuckles. To gauge durability, we slashed at these areas with a knife made of 154 cm steel, and aside from the very ends of the fingertips, we were pleased with how these gloves held up. However, it's the flexibility that puts them over the top. We opened a pocket knife, turned small dials, and typed this sentence while wearing these gloves. While we like the durability and flexibility, the A518s are only just adequate when it comes to insulation. When we subjected these gloves to wet freezing temperatures, the inside of the glove went from a toasty 89 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit in under 5 minutes. Issues aside, we saw that the Carhartt A518s are the best abrasion-resistant gloves for general work such as shoveling, light construction, and moving heavy objects. At number 3, we have the Huepar Box -1 G Laser Level Self-Leveling. The most important factor when choosing a laser level is whether or not users can see the light. Because otherwise, what's the point? Well, Huepar outshines the competition, literally. From the moment I turned on the device until we finished using it, we were amazed at the laser beam's intense brightness and distinctive neon green color, as opposed to most laser levels' dull red. The Huepar also has a feature common among other cross-line laser levels, its internal self-leveling smart pendulum system. You don't have to worry about reading bubble levels to make sure the laser is perfectly horizontal or vertical. All you have to do is unlock the pendulum and let gravity do the rest. Two of the main goals while using this level was to do it all without another set of hands and to leave no marks behind. I don't own a tripod and didn't want to fuss with a ladder, so I just rested the Huepar on a bookshelf while I used it, and that worked just fine. Additionally, the mounting bracket it came with was simpler than some of the others. but its attached magnets allowed me to secure it to the metal bars of the bookshelf without leaving any marks. At number 2, we have the Zircon StudSensor A150 wall scanner. The Zircon A150 worked consistently well, and this is the main reason we like it. Its bright red laser-like arrow activates when you find the center of a stud, and this, along with a display that shows you how close you are to a stud, with indications for which direction to move and an audible alert, make the Zircon very easy to use. Physically, the A150 is easier to hold in your hand than some of the other models we found, with a fairly narrow grip. Its single button is placed right under your thumb if you're right-handed, and under your index finger if you're a lefty. To aid in smooth sliding across walls, the back is equipped with 2 soft felt pads. When used on drywall, the A150 consistently found the stud. This is a pretty basic requirement for a stud finder, but some of the other models we tested struggled to clear even this simplest of bars. On more challenging surfaces, the A150 did as good or better than the other finders, though it wasn't able to consistently handle some of thicker materials. This was the case with all the people who used it, and is admittedly asking more than what they were designed for. And finally, at number 1, we have the DEWALT 20 volts MAX XR Jig Saw. The DEWALT DCS334B Jig Saw is primarily built using metal and metal alloys instead of plastic components like most other jig saws on the market. Even with its superior build quality, it was only 0.1 pounds heavier than the majority of its competitors. The DCS334B's shoe, with its clearly labeled markings for 0, 15, 30, and 45 degrees, tilts using a lever located on the back of the tool. Its blade retention system was the safest of any of the saws that we found. Rather than having to tug and twist at a sharp, hot, if you just finished making a cut, blade to remove it, the DCS334B uses a clamp that safely ejects its blade. As for performance, the DCS334B cuts exceptionally clean, sawing effortlessly through the materials it was pitted against during use. While performing plunge cuts, cutting into the middle of a piece of material instead of its edge, the DEWALT DCS334B bested the other jigsaws. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.